We're here. I'm so hyped, man. I'm so hyped for this. I'm gonna really regret messing with my green screen settings. How about I do this, and then I do that one? It's not doing anything. Okay. I don't know why I'm not using this setting. Yo, let's get it. Let's freaking get it. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC, the trailer that will most likely be getting a release date. And I am so excited for that. Yo, the stream, there are 10 people here and we ain't even been like 2 minutes yet. I really do appreciate that. That's a lot of love. So if you're enjoying this stream, if you're ready for this live reaction and discussion, the theories, this stream, depending on how this goes, I may like make like 3 videos out of this, depending on how much we discuss. Like, say if like the reaction will likely be a video in itself, unless I throw a little something in at the end, like a little bit of a discussion. Then I'll probably make we'll probably analyze in the same stream. So that'll be a video in itself. And then after the analysis, thanks to the analysis of the actual trailer, then we'll ensue and then create a theory based off of that. It'll be, of course, unscripted. I'm doing this live, but you guys will get to see the theorizing process and stuff like that live and everything like that, since you guys seem to love theories. So based off polls and everything. Stayed up all night for this. Jeez, I wouldn't have. Cage13 has been tweeting out on Twitter. I know a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans actually don't have Twitter. That's actually pretty surprising. But they've been having the time frame where we're going to be doing. So we've known for at least a while that it was going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But yo, if you're ready for this, send this link out to one person. If you're on your phone, it doesn't matter. If you click the screen, you'll see that little arrow icon. That's the share button. So if you click that and then copy the link, send this to one of your friends. I'm sure you got one friend that also loves Kingdom Hearts and is also excited for Remind. So that's one. If everybody in here did that, that would double the amount of people we can talk and be hyped with. Or if you have a large following on social media, share it out to them too. Do both. Tweet it out, post it on Instagram. You know, I'll smile for a screenshot. There you go. There you go. Why did I just do that? Why did I do that? There we go. I had to put this over in Discord. And those of you guys that don't know, we do have a Discord server that everybody is indeed hyped about right now. Been talking in it all morning. 23 viewers, that's popping. Now your friends think KH is dumb? Hey, look at this. My friends used to think that too. They really did. Until it was one day. I'll tell you this story. I think I've told this story before on stream once before. There was one day in my computer science class. My friend really wanted to get me into anime. I was not a big anime guy back then. And I wasn't really about that. But I was a big Kingdom Hearts fan. And so pretty much our deal, we made a deal, was that I would watch an anime of his choice and he would have to play Kingdom Hearts. And as you guys know, it was only skyward from there. Now I'm a huge anime fan who watches anime more than they probably should, reading manga and stuff. And now he's a big Kingdom Hearts fan, played through every game. He's excited for Remind, all that stuff. That's all it takes, man. The thing is, sometimes if you have people who are just stuck in their old ways or think something's not really for them, go the extra mile and just give them an incentive, you know, like say you try out something there, like maybe like I wasn't really into shooters and, you know, we just made a deal about that. I play a shooter and he'd do something else. And the next thing you know, shooter is like my second favorite genre now. So it's like, amen. Meanwhile, I was not a big anime guy, but now I'm on part 6 of JoJo. Yo, I'm telling you, those of you guys that don't know, I really got sucked in the JoJo hype train, dude. I was a big, avid, like, blind hater of JoJo. It just seemed too weird or bizarre to me. And then now, look at me. I'm over here saying arrivederci. Oh my gosh, dude. Bucciarati is my boy. Ventus Gameplay be awesome, video game nerd. I'm gonna catch up on chat a little bit. What's up, James? I see you here nice and early. I love theorizing too, Geek Goddess. Like, I'm so excited to theorize. I'm really, we were talking about this earlier in the Discord server. I'm gonna do !Discord so you guys can join the Discord server if you'd like to, or we'd be able to talk and discuss and everything like that. We were wondering what time, how long the trailer might be. Whoa, my thing went blurry. We were wondering how long the trailer would be, because longer would normally mean there'd be more story. And I know not everybody wants to see, you know, a ton of story. Doesn't look like Me6 wants to work today. That's no problem. Discord link right there. The trailer is at 11 Eastern time, which means it is in 8 minutes. So I'm wondering what channel I go to. What's up, Waru? What's up, Mikey? Not sure why the Darkling is on the KH3 cover art. Maybe it has something to do about Remind, so it'll all come together. Could also say, why is that cat there at the bottom? We see him. My KH hype is back just like the good old days. It's time. It's been almost a year. Like, I honestly feel like Remind isn't coming out till late December. I know there was a leak that said it would be January of next year we'd get Remind. One, if that's the case, I'ma really hate everything. But I really hope we don't have to wait till January for Remind, because then they're releasing this DLC a year after the game actually came out, and I feel like that's not good. But I don't know. Show you now, bro. I know a lot of people would love this. I appreciate that, Dave. You're awesome, man. 41 people in here. What's poppin'? Just for, like I said, for the new people, if you guys are in here enjoying the stream, you're ready for freaking Kingdom Hearts 3 Reminds DLC, and you guys are ready. Remember, like I was just saying, those of you guys that just came in, this stream is likely going to get broken up into like 3 different videos at the very least. So the reaction in itself will probably just be that. It'll get uploaded while I'm still streaming, likely. So there'll be that. So you'll probably see me on Photoshop trying to throw together a thumbnail or something. Unless the reaction may just be a reaction, unless I throw a little ad lib at the end, like, you know, I do in most of my theories, where I kind of just talk about what I just freaking saw. And then afterwards, there'll be a discussion about what we just saw. Well, not really discussion, more like be an analysis of the actual trailer. Because then I just want to analyze the trailer, make sure we go frame by frame. You know, I normally do this stuff off screen. I just decided, you know, I'd stream it this time. I normally analyze the trailer, see who we saw, who was talking, etc., etc. Then that analysis will also go up too. Then what we'll have, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my gosh, that scared me, dude. Ryan, you are a new subscriber. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Jeez, dude, that scared me. Oh my gosh, I need to turn my volume down. But yeah, that analysis will be its own separate video, and then we'll end up having a theory based off the analysis. You know, once the analysis is done, we generally. Jesus, why did that scare me again, dude? Thank you. Hey, keep it coming. Rox's DM. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. It's an honor to have you as a subscriber. I appreciate you. But after the analysis, you know, because once the analysis is done, we generally will have a theory in it. So that'll be the theory. Then the theory will probably go up on its own. I normally, you know, script the theories and all that kind of stuff, but this is live, so. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, the trailer is dropping in 4 minutes. It's not like it's gonna be hours or days or anything like that. We hyped today, boy. We hyped today. Syx is scaring Kingdom Ace. It's funny. That's actually Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super. What's up, Yaya? Yeah, it's never thought of a Darkling being in Remind. Thanks. That's a cool thought. Hey, you never know. You never know who we might end up seeing. Dude, I have no idea I have no idea what we're gonna end up seeing, dude. I should probably get to like you know, let's probably get to something. I'm gonna go to Kingdom Hearts' YouTube channel. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Yo, I just looked up Kingdom Hearts and we're like, well, I mean, there's a couple of videos. There's like 2 videos ahead of us. We're the #1 stream, even though I know we're not the #1 with the most viewers, but we're the 3rd search result. Hey, I appreciate that. So even before Kingdom Hearts' YouTube channel, Kingdom Hearts' YouTube channel never freaking pops up when you type in Kingdom Hearts. Now I got a filter for channel. Boom. Here we go. We're over there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm crazy if they announced the next Nintendo Direct would be announced 1.5 plus 2.5 collection. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, dude. Dude, I thought that was a trailer right there for a second there. Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, man. Dude, I am so hyped for this. I'm so hyped. Gonna be watching while I make some breakfast. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm over there looking in Discord because some guys are over there talking on Discord. That'd be a lot of games, you know, with 3 back cover. Jeez. Sounded just like Syx. Is it the same voice actor? I don't think it's the same. I don't know. I actually have to look that up. I might look that up after stream. Hey, 67 people. Dude, we got 1 minute. Yo, let's see if we can get to 100 people. Let's see if we can do that. We ain't out here with hundreds right now, but if everybody in the stream shares it to 1 more person, that doubles the amount of people. That's already it. If you just share it to 1 more person, we lit from that. Riku and Roxas gameplay. Dude, I feel like my PC's time is a little fast because my phone, actually, never mind, my phone's fast. It says it's 11 o'clock right now. I'm going to videos tab because it normally has stuff early. Do we refreshing out here? PC doesn't say it's 11 yet. Greetings from Mexico. Hey, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Okay, PC says it's 11 o'clock. Where at Kingdom Hearts? I'm ready. Sorry if my voice gets loud from here on out. You guys already know. You guys already know. Dude, I'm ready for some hard boss fights. I'm ready for foreteller boss fights. I'm ready for Data New Organization where we get to fight them solo. Dude, oh, freaking Persona music. Hold on, we still going on with this. Hold on. Well, let me know if y'all see it before me. I'm refreshing, I don't see it yet. Greetings from Australia. Hey Jet, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Loyal Knights all over the world, man. Loyal Knights all over the world. All connected through Kingdom Hearts. No, the newest video is still 3 months ago. Man, I'm refreshing on my phone and PC. Greetings from Ireland. Salif? Is that how I pronounce your name? Let me know if I mispronounced it. But welcome to the stream. If you guys are hyped for Remind and ready for videos, you know, discussions, analysis, discussions, theories, of course, you guys are ready for all that kind of content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for your boy. We are really trying to hit 10K on this channel because not only is 10K just a lifetime milestone for me personally, but it's also something bigger that will help push this channel even further, not only for our community, but me be able to have a relationship with Square Enix to where they can send us out there early and I can be able to give you guys videos early. Like say, let's just provide an example that Square Enix, it's on Twitter. Whoa, dude, hold up. I don't want to see it on Twitter because I want a good quality, dude. It's out. Go to subs. Wait, what? Wait. Kingdom Hearts. Let's look at this. Let's look at this, bro. I don't see no trailer. It's on YouTube too. Remind trailer. Am I gonna get my own video? I do get I get my stream right there. That's 3 months ago. 3 months ago. 2 months ago. I don't see the new one. Yo, somebody want to link it in here? If you see it, fine, give me that link, dude. Is it on that channel we were just at? Oh, it's there. Oh, shoot, dude. It's here. Okay, hold on, dude. It's here. All right, boys. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. All right, we're here. We need that HD quality, boys. Okay. Those of you guys that are watching this video, I'm actually streaming right now. So if you see this video and you see me still streaming afterwards, come by and hang out. But right now, we are about to react to the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC Tokyo Game Show trailer for 2019. We full screening it, boys. We're ready. Woo, we're hyped, dude. Okay. And we got 100 people just in time too. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Give me that beautifulness. The heart you have now already existed during that time. It had already gone back into the past. Nothing can change that fact. Ooh, oh, he's using his chakrams. Okay. Wait, whoa. We need some, we need them subtitles. What? That Keyblade. What? Why didn't they mention that before? Oh, it showed his Keyblade for a second there. Was that actual gameplay? Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right? Maybe, but this time, the situation's a lot worse. Whoa! That was Vanitas! Whoa! This is another Lucio fight? Let's go, Aqua! Oh, he was riding it! I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be pretty lousy. The Master of Masters? So, you have the power to make a change. That's him, you can see it. What do you want for the world? It's bad news for Terra if either of them get hurt. This is when he's talking to the star. Oh no, she's in his heart. You have to leave. Go to the world of ocean and sky. That's the final world. Lingering will. Dude, don't let that be it, bro. I want to see more. No, wait. Release date. Coming this winter? Well, I guess that. Dang, dude. Dang it, dude. I kinda wish there was more. I kind of wish there was more. Like, that was hype. And let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. I want to make sure of something. Coda's over here freaking out, telling us to go back to the beginning. Wait, wait, you have to look at what it says at the beginning before you turned on turn cat. Oh, okay. Already existed during that time. It had already gone back into the past. Nothing can change that fact. Was it talking before? I don't think it was talking before. What? That Keyblade? Yeah, I saw all this. That trailer didn't have much new. Let's go. It'd be cool and remind if we see the Guardian's perspective, keeping Kingdom Hearts in check while Sora, and Goofy did that. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Dude, we had 100 people. That's amazing. That's incredible that there was no actual release date. That's kind of incredible. That's incredible. They already gave us the release window of winter beforehand, but they didn't actually give us the release date. I'm still kind of surprised about that. It's definitely Chirithy talking at the beginning. You could tell it's the same voice actor from the later on in the trailer. Oh, I was so hyped I didn't realize the text was on screen. Yeah, the text was on screen. That's why I didn't even realize, oh wait, I need to put closed captions on. Is it Vince Chirithy? Well, based off the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, we know that the Chirithy that was in the final world is Ventus's Chirithy, but I don't really know. I'm kind of confused about something. I'm kind of confused about where this is taking place. Okay, it's not that they're just adding cutscenes to the game. It seems like they're replacing some cutscenes, because certain cutscenes, the Axel Shion cutscene, not when they were fighting, yeah, like Axel and Kairi, this cutscene never happened. Wasn't Sora there? This must be before Sora actually got there, to help them fight Saïx and Shion. This must be before he actually got there, because remember when we were playing as Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3, everybody was already doing their own thing fighting, but we didn't actually see this happen the moments beforehand when they first encountered everybody. That must have been what it was. Vanitas' lingering will there. It didn't look like Vanitas' lingering will. If you look closely, if you remember Vanitas' lingering will, he has a different design on his body. Where was that? Right here. Well, yeah, he's wearing a no, this is him fighting Zigbar. But where did we see that Vanitas thing? Let's just go and redo this again. Let's go and redo this again. Okay. So this is Vanitas right here. This is Vanitas. Maybe it is his lingering sentiment, because you can't really tell. You can see like after images of him. But you notice, oh, we're analyzing too much. All right, we're analyzing too much now. Okay, I ended that recording just now because I just realized a couple of things. Okay, well, one, of course, we can tell this is somewhere different. This has to take place in like when we're fighting Vanitas. Maybe something different will happen with Aqua. And if you notice, he's used, I don't want to say it, dude. I don't want to say it. I got to do this for the analysis video, dude. I got to do this for the analysis video. So what do you all think about the trailer? What do you all think? That's what I want to know while I make a thumbnail. What do you guys think? That was a really good trailer. That was good, but I'm sure we can all admit we wanted a bit more. As much as, they hyped up this thing, we kind of expected a little bit more. I'm not ashamed to say that, because they hyped up this trailer a whole lot. I'm sure we all can agree about that. They definitely did hype it up. But I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I don't think it was a bad trailer overall. They did show a lot, but I don't think they showed as much as we'd all liked. I think it's just because us Kingdom Hearts fans, we tend to because of the long periods of time we have to wait for things, we tend to, I guess, put our expectations unusually, unhealthily like high. So that is probably why that we kind of felt that way. Ooh, that's a good thumbnail right there. Hold on. Okay, this is how I get my thumbnails. I'll put it in like 0.25 speed, and then I'll go like this. I'll go like this. Get that off the screen. Freaking freak. I know that sounds really weird. That sounds really weird. I know. Boom. We got the thumbnail picture. Boom. I'm gonna be wait, what was that? Ooh, you guys said a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be 200% with you. I genuinely think the scene with Naminé is after Sora leaves and before Naminé gets a body. It definitely makes sense, because at first I thought, okay, this was when he's talking to the star. But then I noticed, wait a second, they're in like Sora's heart, when that didn't happen before. So I'm genuinely curious about like where that takes place, and where you said that makes a lot more sense, where if it was during that time, that would make a ton of sense. Dark Worm, Dark Verse, all that. Yeah, I didn't want to say it out loud, dude, because I'm like, oh shoot, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. I don't want to say it, but I didn't want to say it yet. Okay, so we're gonna put this here, and okay, this is what we're gonna do. Guys, I put way too much work in my thumbnails. I wish I could be like Prodigy, my friend John, and not have to do like that much work for my thumbnails, and it still looks good. So we're going to cut out this, and then edit, copy, edit, paste, doing this so I can put this underneath that layer. He's not affected by it. And I made a remine thing before. New. I definitely made a remine logo before. What is it? Is it this one? No, it was his master plan. Yeah, that one. I need this right here. Just excuse me, let me put that right here. Put that above him. Dang. Now I just realized something else. Now I need to content aware move this man. All right, now stay over here, masters. Just stay over there. Actually, you could put you like right here. Don't ruin it. Okay, good. Okay, it can stay like that. I don't care. Boom. Now we're freely able to deselect. Now we're freely able to move him, and then put a little. Dude, I put way too much work in these thumbnails. I know people just want to see it, and they're not even going to care about the thumbnail because the thumbnail is small enough on their phone and stuff anyways. Dude, oh my gosh. We finally got the Remind trailer. Export as PNG. Thumbnails, Remind trailer reaction. I believe in Keyway Dark Form. Dude, y'all look at, I'm trying not to say dude. I'm trying not to say it. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, I'm glad we hit our peak of 100 people, dude.
My ideal world draws one step closer.
Hey, another subscriber. Chanel, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Appreciate all the love this stream, guys. I know we were pretty hyped about the trailer. I know we were very, very hyped about said trailer. Okay, this is where we were, right here. I'm uploading the trailer for those of us who couldn't watch live can see. What should I name it? was pretty happy with it. Just wish they gave us the release date, price, both. I do wish they, because I feel like that's really important. We're already in September, and I feel like because there's so much cluttered at the end of the year already, I feel like it would have been smarter to give us the price now. Hey, another new subscriber. Kodaks, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Honestly, I just wanted the date, but I didn't want to spoil too much. And I feel like they did a good job with this. I don't feel like I got spoiled on anything, really. I didn't really understand much at all.
One step closer.
Another new subscriber. Todd, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. No Kingdom Ace, you be proud of the work you put in. Seeing it is impressive. Oh, I appreciate that, man. What is this program? Oh, this is Photoshop.
Step closer.
Another new subscriber. Kame, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Sorry, I'll put a little something in the background for us to listen to.
The world draws one step closer.
Another new subscriber. Dom, thanks so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We're honored to have you. Jeez, I said that so many times really fast. I really do appreciate all the love, guys. I really do appreciate it.
My ideal world draws one step closer.
Another new subscriber. Algie? Leon? Let me know if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Definitely let me know so I can not say your name wrong every time you talk in the chat. But thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Discussion. I cannot spell. What should I name this freaking thing, dude? Yeah, probably Chirithy, but I hadn't heard the Japanese VA for them before, so I wasn't sure. I had done it when I was doing a little research for some trailers for a video. I had got quite familiar with Chirithy's voice actor. Whose heart was in the past? It seemed like they were referring to Sora, but we're about to analyze that. May your heart be your guiding key. I wish they learned from their lesson from the final battle trailer about spoiling too much. It seems, I'm glad. I really agree with that, silly pup. It really seemed like they learned their lesson. And yeah, Ben was so hyped, dude. My man was playing Tony Hawk, dude. Jeez, dude, it looked like it was Skate 4. What's up, Prodigy? What's up, my boy? Dude, that was an awesome trailer, dude. I'm over here trying to make the thumbnail and stuff of the reaction. And uploading the video right now. Okay, there, I came up with a pretty good name. Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. What did you guys think of that trailer? What, everybody that just came in, what did you guys think about that trailer? John, what did you think about it? That was them explaining the cutscene where Sora travels back to the Keyblade. See, thank you. See, the thing is, I feel like unless you're like a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber or just a Kingdom Hearts fan who overanalyzes things more than they probably should, that was very, very unclear. Like, and that became really clear to me about how unclear it was when I was watching Nico B's playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because if he didn't have his audience who also overanalyzed Kingdom Hearts, he would not have understood what was going on. And me, because being the person I am, I overanalyze, so that's how I understood. But that was a genuinely non-clear way of proceeding with the story. And I think adding more clarity to that moment would be very, very helpful. And I think that's exactly what it ended up needing. I thought that was an awesome trailer. They did a great job not spoiling people on things that didn't need to be spoiled. I'm kind of upset we didn't have a release date. I really did wish we get a release date, but I guess maybe it is just a little too early for it. That just means that they're not done yet. That's literally what it means. That's just truly what it means. So, dude, I actually get out of the trailer. No, I didn't. Okay. I actually didn't get out of the trailer. So we are about to go back in and analyze the trailer itself. KH3 TGS 2019 trailer reaction. If you guys hear me saying this stuff, it's because I'm putting tags in, because I actually want people to be able to enjoy this thing with me.
My ideal world.
They explain it to me. That's the only reason I knew it. I feel that. Kodak, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to Hidden Kingdom. We'll be honored to have you. Why do you do this reaction nonsense? Because my whole channel, as of right now, has been based around Kingdom Hearts. So if I'm hyped about something, why would I not want to share how I feel about something to my audience? My audience that are all here, or even the ones that aren't here and can't be here, why would they not want to see me react to it? I mean, I know just watch and enjoy. I did watch and I did enjoy, as I'm sure everybody here just saw. I had a lot of fun. The thing is, the way I think about things with the reactions, it's like my entire audience is all in my room right now, and we're all in front of the computer screen, all bunched up together watching this trailer. That's exactly how it felt for me. So I don't call reactions nonsense. I mean, if some people don't like watching reactions, you don't gotta watch it. That's all on you. I don't mind. You know, that's fine. If you don't want to see my reaction to something, that's fine. There'll be analysis, discussions, and theories and stuff ensuing afterwards anyway, that I'm sure will be more catered to those people who like those kind of things. So I'm just pleasing everybody. You know, I just want I'll have videos for everybody to be able to enjoy. Reactions are clickbait. You do realize clickbait is a good thing, right? There's two kinds of, let me get this clear right now. There are two kinds of clickbait. There is clickbait to where when you click on a video, it is not what the thumbnail and the title were making you go there for. If I say, you know, this is the most insane birthday party ever, but I'm not even at a birthday party when you get in the video. It was just some random giveaway thing that I'm just doing. That is bad clickbait. But good clickbait is an incentive to click a video about a topic, and the video also is about that topic. If I'm reacting to the Kingdom Hearts trailer and my title says I'm reacting to said Kingdom Hearts trailer, then that's good clickbait, because that way my viewers know what I'm uploading and they trust what I'm uploading because they know me. And I have 800 something videos up. So they can't trust me after that to upload me saying what I'm uploading is what I'm uploading, then I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you, man. No, because I wanted to say that. You know, a lot of people don't understand what clickbait is. KH3 reaction. Wait, KH3 DLC reaction. KH3 DLC trailer reaction. And honestly, I'll probably put more tags in later because I kind of want to analyze this already. You guys know how I am. You guys know how I am. I want to do this already, dude. I want to do this already. I never get tired of talking about Kingdom Hearts. I never get tired of hearing about Kingdom Hearts or hearing people talk about it. I completely understand, Mega Spotty, man. You're right there, Kingdom Ace. I like seeing your reactions and thoughts. I appreciate that. And everybody who feels the same, I really do appreciate you. And even if you don't like seeing reactions and stuff, I can't blame you there either. That's not everybody's thing. Dang it, dude. I'm a YouTuber and I have to do all this other stuff right now. It's funny, I just got the email from PR Square Enix about the trailer. Dude, how long was this thing? Dang, we went on for 6 minutes, dude. All right, hold up. All right, we're about to get started in a second. Dude, I hate this new creator thing, dude. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it sucks, dude. Bad clickbait is blatantly lying, because most clickbait you'll encounter on YouTube is good clickbait. I'm telling you right now, it's good clickbait. Because if you're clicking on a video and it's exactly about what you're going on for, it's good clickbait. I'm just putting a couple end screens on, that way people who view it can go and see a couple other videos. I'm glad the video's in HD already too. That's another reason, because I don't want people to go in and see, oh, this video's not in HD. Okay, we're about to do it. We're about to do it. Like, give me like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's all it takes. Right here. Boom. 5. Wait, okay, I might need like 11 seconds. Okay, well, I'm saying, okay. All right, now we're about to make the video live. For anybody who missed it or wants to see the reaction again, we're still gonna be live, but yes, it's gonna be there, making it live right now, making it live for you guys. And public, save changes. And it's recommending me John video again. There we go. The reaction is now live. Now we can get started truly with the other stuff. I'm glad, Roman. I really do appreciate that. I'm not, tired of your comments or anything like that. I just don't like it when people are misinformed and, I'm not like these other people who are just gonna throw some random stuff there. I'm also gonna take the chat off screen, just so people who are watching the analysis for the analysis, they don't have to be distracted or anything by it. You did miss it, but no worries, Colin. No worries. That the reaction is live now, so if you go to my channel, you'll see it. I'm gonna add Prodigy XCD. I know y'all love him. I'm gonna be adding him to the call so we can analyze this together. Whoa, don't get started yet. Where's my man Prodigy XCD? Where is he at? He said, call me.
I'm gone.
Are you here?
I'm gone.
You're gone?
I'm gone. Bro, that was like, I think that's one of the best cage trailers I've ever seen.
That was a really well done trailer.
It's like they knew people's complaints, and it just felt like they gave everyone what they wanted there. Like I am a little annoyed because I'm seeing people on Twitter like, this should have been in the game. I did say that at the end of my video because I was like, when the only cutscene I did that with was the Terra cutscene. I was like, bro, why wasn't this in the game? Because it was so good.
I mean, it's true, and I feel like a lot of us can agree that there are certain things that should have been in the game, even if we liked and loved Kingdom Hearts 3.
Not a new, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like definitely should have been in the game, some of these things, but like I'm happy. I'm more so than I'm disappointed some of the things weren't in the game. I'm happy they're in now, type of thing,
Oh, absolutely. I completely understand.
That's how it feels. So don't. Whoa.
Ooh, I see y'all all. I already see y'all blowing up the Kingdom Hearts chat in the server, dude. I freaking see y'all. Hold up. Those of you guys that aren't in the server, here's the link to the Discord server. Those of you guys that aren't already part of it already.
When you went live, I saw the YouTube notification said you were streaming the Nintendo Direct.
I know, because I was like,
the Direct? What?
Dude, I was so hyped. I forgot to change the title. I was like, dang it. I had to change the title. I had to change the thumbnail. I had to do all that stuff. So I had to go live again.
What's crazy? I kind of except the mastering on Xehanort stuff, because I have a feeling that's like post game. Like I feel like I get this weird feeling that's like part of some other epilogue for the DLC's epilogue. Maybe I don't know why. It really gives me that type of vibe.
Wait, should I screen share so we can analyze this?
Hold on.
Cause
I'm making thumbnails, I'm kind of scrambling right now.
Are you live still?
One step closer.
Stop going live like immediately after, because
thanks so much for subscribing.
My OBS, if I record like a reaction, I probably should have stayed live because we had
you had almost 800 people in there, dude.
Know,
I was like, jeez.
The thing with my recording stuff, even that stuff helped kind of, but I don't know why my stream auto crashes when I'm rendering the recording in stream, because it renders for 2 seconds. So OBS is recording, and whenever it does that, the stream literally just crashes anyways. So it's dang. But my reaction's live.
Hey, check out my man Prodigy's reaction. You guys already know him. Just go to my channel, go on the channel thing, dude. I was like, oh, dude, it was live. All right, dude.
I gotta watch your reaction.
All right, good guys. We're gonna do this. I know I've been saying for a while. We're gonna analyze this. We're analyzing this right now. All right. So
I got some work to do today.
Same, dude. And I also have work today. My car is also in the shop.
Work and actual work.
Work and actual work. Okay, now it's time for the you guys are watching this on YouTube, the post back. I am live right now, so after you watch this analysis and you see that I'm still live, if I'm still live by that point, then definitely come check us out, because we're probably doing some theorizing by that point. But right now we're gonna go step by step. It's only like less than 2-minute trailer, but we're going to still go through and see what we can find. Any secrets, anything that was, we could have missed through our hype. So I haven't gone through it a second time yet. So let's see.
I went through it like 3 times after I reacted to it. I'm not going to even edit my OBS recording. So
Me either.
I should check that, make sure none's stupid about it.
The heart you have now already existed during that time. Okay, I don't think they're obviously not talking about just Sora's heart specifically. I think they're mainly talking about, Ventus's heart, because a heart that dwells inside him is Ventus and already existed during that time. Ventus was a heart that was in Sora that did exist during that time. So I'm pretty sure we could all agree that that's referring to Ventus here. It had already gone back into the past.
Oh wait, Nomura left a message when he posted the DLC trailer.
Wait, what did he say? Hold up, I asked.
No idea, but it's on Japanese Twitter. I must have Google translate this.
Link me the tweet. I want to see this too.
Here.
Because if Nomura is out here doing some wild stuff, all right, he posted this. I prepared a little bit of wording, but I'm rewriting it because it just started to throb. It may still be difficult to see the whole picture, but this time I will be able to confirm some aspects of collaboration and Remika. Please wait for the announcement of the delivery date for a while imagining the whole picture. So yeah, if we saw it this way,
it sounds like.
Yeah, so it seems like he
might getting delayed, bruh.
I think they're not done. They're not done with the DLC yet. That's why they couldn't do the actual release date for it, and they're doing it because I think there's still some writing to do, etc. I think that way they can put it all together.
Yeah. When they say false light, in the Masters cutscene, I think he's talking about the Guardians. Pretty sure, because he views those as false lights, I guess. So I think that kind of confirms that the Master probably is a villain.
Wait a second. Hold up. I'm thinking about something. Something doesn't make any sense about that. We just said that was Ven, but Ven's heart never went back into the past.
Not that we know of.
That's not that we know of, but why would Ven's heart need to go to the past if he originally is from the past?
Hey bro, maybe it's a replica. It's not a Ventus. Replicas existed back then.
No. Well, one, that doesn't make any sense because, the replicas were made by Vexen, and Vexen was not there in the past as far as we know of. And I'm sure because he wasn't, there during that meeting with Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'm likely believing that that's not the case, especially since we saw him doing the replica program during Rechain of Memories, Days, Gauge 2, etc. Whatever. So this saying that it had already gone to the past, I don't think is referring to Ven anymore. Now that I think about it, it might be Sora it's talking about. It might just be Sora. No other heart associated with him would have gone to the past. But if we're talking about traveling to the past, he could only travel to the past if there was a version of him waiting there, or if there was a vessel, a replica. But a replica can't happen because Vexen didn't make them back then. So how would this be the case? Also, if you guys are enjoying the analysis, definitely invite some more people in here. Get some ideas flowing. I'm looking at the chat too.
I feel like Oathkeeper. I feel like that Oathkeeper Keyblade is part of the Oblivion Keyblade might be part of the Oathkeeper thing. Maybe. Because
nothing can
could be a
change
second
that fact.
transformation.
Okay, this is when we're seeing Axel fight Shion. So this has to be before Sora showed up, you know, to fight alongside them, fight Shion and fight Saix. We had obviously designated that during our reaction video. But why is Lee using his chakrams here? Just because he wanted a little bit of long range? Or that was confusing to me. And we also see he used his Keyblade just then and changed his Keyblade into his chakrams. You saw that? He used his Keyblade and changed them into his chakrams. So he can still use both abilities, of course, like we originally thought. Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. Okay, so yeah. This is when he visits the final world. But Kairi didn't suffer, or they didn't think Kairi's heart was lost until the end of the game. So why would Sora be talking with Chirithy? This has to take place after the main game. It has to be. If Sora's in the final world again, he lost his heart again when this happened. This is also before we see him in Shibuya. That's the only way this could take place. 70 viewers was popping. So what happens is after Sora goes through the portal, he ends up in the final world. As far as we know, he lands in the final world. That's the only thing that makes sense. And now he's speaking with Chirithy again. And because the context of this cutscene is Kairi, him saying Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. This is him believing that, obviously, no, she's still out there. And now he's seeking help from Chirithy again to be able to help find Kairi's heart. That's what it definitely seems like. Sora sacrifices himself again, or gets killed during one of the fights, or travels back to the past again. Wait, Sora got removed from the final battle, so they have to fight without him? No, I think it's just giving us a little more context, like cutscene before it actually happens. This is what happened before Sora appears. That's what I believe that's what it was. And I don't think that moment was Ephemer either. I don't think Ephemer is in Sora's heart. Unless Ephemer is just Sora's dad or Sora's grandpa or something. Sora's grandpa theory. Let me stop. But yes, this scene is definitely after the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because, like I just said, this is where he's seeking help from Chirithy to find Kairi. This can't be during the normal final world visit because Kairi hadn't been supposedly killed at that moment. So he wouldn't have come and asked Chirithy about Kairi about this anyway, saying her heart hasn't been lost yet. Because if
he might have though.
No, he would have mentioned everybody because he knows something happened to everybody. He wouldn't have just specified. Right, it wouldn't have made any sense in context of this sentence. It wouldn't have made sense. She's still with us, right? Meaning us saying everybody's okay, except for Kairi.
This scene could take place before he
maybe. Maybe, but this situation is a lot worse.
Probably post game.
Yeah, this is post game. They definitely expanded post game.
Is that secret episode? Are we getting that secret episode?
Hold up. Secret episode with Kairi, dude.
You might actually be. Hold on, bro.
Okay, so this situation here, I was originally thinking, there's a few things we gotta see here. One, he's using the Oblivion Keyblade. Oblivion Keyblade confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3. We all knew it was coming. We saw Oathkeeper before. Oblivion's here too. I'm not surprised. I'm really happy about it being here. Also, new Dark Form. I don't know what Dark Form is, but it's looking pretty spiffy.
Whoever is at Square Enix, they better stop playing on beginner mode.
Bro, all that HP, dude. Acting like we ain't nobody noticing, dude.
Like, I definitely got jealous for a minute. I better not be able to spam fire during that fight. These look like some good bosses, though.
We can, as we were just about to say too, this is definitely a Vanitas fight, as we noticed during the reaction. This is definitely Vanitas. He's using that same flying situation again. He's using different silhouettes of himself, just like the Vanitas remnant before in Birth by Sleep.
Data Org, to be honest. Data Org was kind of like they had like some new mix-ups, but like their moves weren't like crazy. I don't know, okay, some moves that you would maybe get in the original fight, you were guaranteed to get in the data fights. But these are actually like new moves. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally a different boss fight.
Because this is definitely post game. What makes me really believe,
That Scala definitely also, that battlefield.
yeah, because this battlefield is the key factor of what's showing us that this is definitely post game. This is an optional fight. This isn't like main game. That's mainly because the backgrounds always just reflect of what's going on in the story. Sora never really had to fight anywhere here except for when he was in Scala. That's the only thing that would make sense for it to be Scala. So because this is a unique battlefield, you can tell because they're not necessarily anywhere. If you look even beside the battlefield, they're kind of just in nowhere. Similar to how when we fight within Sora's heart or something like that, there's no actual land around us in just this battlefield. Or if you remember the absent silhouettes in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, we were also just floating in nothingness too, as well. So that's how you can tell this is definitely post-game Scala. Or this could just be the unique battlefield we do when we fight the silhouettes or the variations of each person. And it seems like we're alone too. Like no Donald, no Goofy, no Donald, no Goofy, no enemy teammates and everything. No multiple targets for us to fight. There's just him. And I think that's very, very good. And I think in-game of Kingdom Hearts 3 really needed that, because when you're doing multiple playthroughs, especially like when you're a Prodigy XCD and you're doing all these crazy different kinds of way of playing the game, it makes fighting numerous people at one time on level 1 very difficult and very annoying.
Booty cheeks, bro. Oh my god. You ever fight Triple Xehanort like on level 1, dude? That is one of the worst experiences like ever.
And it'd be a lot easier if you were just, they were by themselves. So
most of the fights are pretty fun by themselves. They're fun in Keyblade Graveyard too, but like, you don't understand. Like in every single like video I've made, guys, like where I talk about Remind, I always end it off by saying the thing I want the most is more bosses, better boss fights. Because I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3's combat has the potential to be a lot better than Kingdom Hearts 2's. To some people, it probably already is, because like, I mean, it's like if you're talking about the fun aspect, it can be a lot more fun. But when you're talking about the mechanical, the technical aspect of the game, like to utilize this combat a lot more, even if you don't have as many options in 2. But getting a boss where you're able to utilize a lot more of your options, you're able to just do a lot more because you have a boss that is on par with you. It's just really good. Because it's Kingdom Hearts 3, it's either like on level 1, you're restricting yourself to the point where you're doing chip damage literally, or if you're playing on critical mode or even like proud mode, your Sora is just so overpowered that he nukes everything by the time you're at the end of the game. So there's no solid like in between, and if this is that in between, I'm so hyped. I just can't believe it. Sorry for that rant, but yeah.
No, you're good. I'm just tweeting out that we're analyzing the Remind trailer. Okay, so we're about to continue, because there's another thing I wanted to bring up too that we're about to see here also. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so wait, what keyblade is he? He's using the Oblivion keyblade, and look at the freaking guard, dude. So he has Dark Burst as one of the moves. Oh my goodness, dude.
Go back frame by frame, like for the Vanitas part during the guard. He has like some chains around him.
Yeah, he has like chain.
Bro, look
guards.
at that! Look at that!
See, that makes what it looks like does unique. It's not like
That's
say
like Birth by Sleep stuff.
It's like it's kind of like Birth. Yo, if they add like a renewal barrier, that'd be broken. That'd be kind of broken. I mean, that's what it was like.
Bro, we needed 360 block in Cage 3. Bro.
Well, we needed. I mean, we have a 360 block in Cage 3. If you use the freaking Big Hero 6 one keyblade, that's a big reason why you use. I love that keyblade.
Sucks.
I love that keyblade.
It has so much end lag on everything.
It does have a lot of end lag, but at the end of the day, man, it's good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay.
Like Aqua 360 block.
And this is
walk forward like that. That's so dope.
And hold up, and you can tell this isn't normal. This is not normal. This is not story. They wouldn't have just walked up to each other like that without saying nothing.
Luke
like,
literally has a Keyblade post game, so it's like
yes,
it's obviously not like.
And they think he's dead at the end, so it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, there's definitely data battles.
Okay, here's a couple of things. There's 2 options for this. it could. Okay, maybe because they might expand Scala. They just might. Because I can't post game Scala. You can't even do Scala post game. If you walk forward, you go into the final battle.
Yeah, there's no way to actually explore the town outside of battle.
Unless they put a battle portal like behind you, like another one for fighting them. I don't know, because
that's what they should do. Like, just put the portal in front of you, and if I want to continue on, I go through there. If I don't want to, ignore the portal and explore Scala.
The Cavern of Remembrance. You're able to do that like actually whenever you want, really. But I mean, obviously, you need to level up your drive form, so you literally can't do some segments without being leveled up. And you won't have all the bosses unlocked until you beat the game, also. So it's kind of like, I don't know what this is. This is post game though, so they might be doing something with Scala at Kylum. Not to get anyone's hopes up, because they don't like. Me and King Mace have our own opinions about Scala at Kylum, but they might be doing something with that world, because I don't know where they would put this, because as soon as you walk forward, you immediately go into that fight. I don't know. It's weird.
I'd love for them to, expand it. So I'd love for them to be able to expand that. I mean, it just makes the most sense. Sorry, I'm dragging this out because I'm promoting. Just because, dude, we really got the freaking We really got
time event. That's so cool.
I feel like I'm gonna hate that quick time event later on, though.
No, it reminds me of Sephiroth and Cage.
Yeah, it literally reminds me of
the battle. He tries to insta kill you.
Wait, hold up. Let's see that again. Let's see this beginning part again. No, if you look closely, he already has taken damage. So this isn't the beginning of the fight.
Right.
So before it even happens, he's already.
Maybe it's a quick time event thing where like I'm doing multiple inputs. I don't know.
But he didn't even hit him yet. Maybe this is just the second half of it. Something like that. Could
be a cut. They be doing weird stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a cut, because the fight has already started. Because, well, I'm assuming we can't use focus at all based off of being grayed out. But he's already taken almost an entire bar's worth of damage. So
they're actually doing like. I love me a Western Showdown. Yo, that's how it looks.
Draw. Dude, it's awesome. Yo, if y'all are enjoying the stream,
so cool.
Send this link out to one friend. Or if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to become a loyal knight. Be ready for these analysis, trailers, discussions, collabs. You guys are ready for it. Let me know. What's up, the Charizard Gamer? What's up?
Do we have actual limits?
Your face. Hi, Jordan. Oh, what's up, Secret Reports? You haven't seen my face before? Well, in streams, I generally have my face in, but I think the one you were in, I didn't do. But
you haven't been doing it recently, from my memory.
Really? I thought I'd do it most times.
I don't know, unless there's a couple of streams I missed on Twitch.
You're right. Remember the quick shot in Final Fantasy 15, but except Noctis would throw some big magic explode. You're right. It even has the same name. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you, Nomura. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that definitely wasn't the beginning of the fight. So okay, let's continue on with Aqua. There's only one thing I want with all my heart. Thanks, she's beautiful. Casting you out of Terra forever.
I have a feeling that Terranord scene isn't gonna be playable. Terranord and Lingering. Well, I feel like it might be a cutscene, but.
This is all gameplay right here. I feel like
this is a limit.
It's got to be some kind of limit with us playing as either Ventus or Aqua. I'm thinking we're playing as Ventus because he's the one actually attacking, even though
it seems like a scripted segment though.
It does. So I think this is like
might be like a situational thing in the fight.
Yeah, like remember in Birth by Sleep when you team up with Mickey occasionally and do a move like that. Like if you get close to Aqua, and you do the actual command and you can actually initiate the move. That's what I'm assuming this is like.
Or even Roxas and Cage too.
Bro, my man Ventus over here playing Skate 4, dude.
Someone framed one. I think it was KZ on Twitter. Literally posted.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool, dude.
Ventus has always done cool stuff like that. His character's still some mid.
Oh, I liked Vin's character in 3 though. He seemed a lot more.
3.
He seemed a lot stronger. He didn't seem
he's a
all
lot more mature.
like he was in.
Yeah. Love it. I love
Oh my gosh. I suppose letting this one I saw highlighted by Cage 13 earlier. I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be pretty lousy. Add false light to the Kingdom Hearts dictionary, everyone, because that's a phrase we've never heard before. Because what does that mean? Letting false
I'm pretty sure
light.
that just means like, so it might be true that like people were making theories years ago about the next saga, and the thing people honed in on was because this is the dark, or this it was the Dark Seeker saga. A lot of people were thinking maybe we might go into like some light extremist saga or something, and that might be what the master might be. Some sort of extremist for light.
Dude, this analysis video is already 20 minutes long, bruh.
Oh, is this being uploaded?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what's up? Hi, YouTube.
What's the method to save Kairi then? They're likely going to use some, I feel like, Chirithy, because if you guys remember earlier in the trailer, we saw that this is post game. He's gone back to Chirithy to try to find out how he can save Kairi. This takes place after he, leaves everybody, and he's already, him saying she's still with us, right? Meaning everybody else is safe. It's all over. But where's Kairi? Especially because he had already said Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. He wouldn't say that unless something had happened to Kairi. That's how this proves that it's post game.
Oh,
it's all coming together, dude.
In the Ultimanias, Nomura does say, or he does tease at he wanted to put a little small cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 3 where you can see when Kairi's heart is taken away, like by Xehanort, where you can see Naminé escaping from that situation. So I don't know.
Bro, I just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast, dude. I can't even talk, dude. Okay, wait a second. Even though I've already kind of said this already, but it just kind of came together just now. Danganronpa, it's all coming together. That's how I felt just now. So right after that, the credits ain't gonna roll or nothing like that after we see Sora leave. Then what's going to happen is it's going to transition, and then more than likely he's going to come here. Chirithy's not going to be here at first, and he's going to be wondering where Chirithy is. Then that's when Chirithy appears, wondering, what the freak are you doing here? What did I just tell you? You can't be coming in here like this. I get, you didn't do that on purpose before, but what are you doing here on purpose again? Like, he definitely misused the power of waking again. And this is where he probably doesn't even realize he can't come back yet. So more than likely right here in the continuation of this cutscene, he's already talking to Kairi, explaining the situation to him, even though Chirithy should already know that something happened to Kairi, because more than likely, because Chirithy kind of not necessarily saying Chirithy is an overseer of this area, but Chirithy is aware of who comes in and out of this place, because Chirithy has seen every time Sora has come to this place. All right. Also, Jaden, I know that's awesome. This is definitely limit cut.
Is this limit cut, or is this the secret episode, or is the secret episode even further beyond this?
And what I think happens next is why he believes Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. So because he can still feel her. So there may be some stipulation about how he's going to be able to do this. He can't go back, but he can go back, but only in a certain way. And this is where I think The World Ends With You comes into play. Those of you guys that play The World Ends With You, you know that they're not technically in the real world. There's two different versions of reality where, the dead roam and the living do. The dead can be right next to you and you wouldn't actually be able to see them because they're on a different plane of reality. And that is where I believe Shibuya comes in. And I believe Chirithy is going to make some type of portal that'll send Sora to there, and that's where he's gonna wake up in the Crossing District, and that's where he wakes up in Shibuya, which would make sense because everyone who's about to participate in the game, because this would be his only chance at getting his body back now. Because if you guys play The World Ends With You, that is the sole way we know in this Square universe that a dead person can come back to life, no strings attached. Besides giving something up that they really care about. But other than that, that's the only no stipulation. Sora is dead here. He's all but, all things considered, he's dead. He can't come back to the same realm as Riku, Kairi, and them without doing that.
False light is the new power of waking watch. Um, I don't, I don't think so. I think false light is just a term he's using for like I guess the guardians of light would be like false lights, like they're not gonna save the world sort of thing.
I think he's calling them false lights because of what they think. They think they're lights, but they're actually false lights, and what they're doing isn't helping anything. That's what would make them their light false. So that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up from what he's putting down. That's what I'm assuming.
Master Zayn, why did I say Master Xehanort? The Master of Masters, he doesn't say false light in key back cover, but when he talks to the foretellers and most of the foretellers, they try to like confront him and ask him like how will this help us in any way? And he straight up says multiple times like doesn't matter what's happening now, it matters what happens in the future. And to him, this future is going to be dictated by false lights or whatever. But maybe this isn't even what the Master thinks. This is probably him just manipulating Xehanort so he can move the timeline forward. Because obviously Xehanort got tricked at this point, it seems. Or tricked, quote, I don't know. Doesn't seem like now it doesn't. I don't know. I kind of. When I think about it more, I kind of don't like it. When I think, well, I won't say I don't like it, because we were always under the assumption that Xehanort came to this conclusion partially on his own, but of like light, darkness needs to be in balance, yada yada. The world needs to be reset. But if that's the Master's doing, then that partially takes away from Xehanort's character. But at the same time, it could also make you feel a little bit more sympathy for him. But that's if that's what you want.
So you have the power to make a change. And I think no, he's saying so. He's like, so you have the power to make a change. This doesn't seem like the beginning of a conversation. This seems like a response to whatever Xehanort was just saying, because of just how he's making that sentence. So he's thinking,
or that could be YouTube captions messing up.
I doubt it. Closed captions are what was actually input from the user. So if it's closed captions, this is exactly what it's supposed to be saying here.
Well, I guess so. Maybe.
You have the power
This
to
conversation
make a
is
change.
definitely going to be a big. I don't know. Would this be at the beginning of the game, or would this even, or was this like post game stuff?
No,
I don't know.
It can't be.
Cutscene inserted.
I think this takes place during Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
the Master of Masters is already around by then. But you know what? Wait, okay.
Wait, is he? What?
No, okay, hold up. I'm thinking. No, I think
this cutscene definitely doesn't. It doesn't take place during Kingdom Hearts 3 quote, but it might be like a flashback cutscene sort of thing. Because again, in the last trailer, we saw young Xehanort had the silver eyes, so keep that in mind.
Didn't MJ say that? They're reminding us what happened in 2.9. We started the game in the final world. Didn't they say that the most important thing was like the opening? Like there was more in the opening than we realized. But this YouTube's closed captioning remember, this isn't just like auto translating, because this would have been really broken English. This is, if they put closed caption in the title, that's because they put the closed captions in. It's not because if I take these off, it'll say auto generated titles. It's always said that. If it's something that they didn't want us to see, they wouldn't have left it auto generated. Because it's not auto generated, this is what they typed in. It's even correct punctuation and everything. No, I think this takes place in real time when Xehanort was young before learning how to time travel.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense. I think it's starting to make more sense that it seems like the Master of Masters is Xehanort and Ericus' teacher. As much as that, I don't want that to make any sense. This isn't the first time I've come to that conclusion. Like reading through the secret reports and the first Remind trailer, there are some things that only Xehanort would have known, and it just doesn't make any more sense. But then where does Luciu play into this fact? Where did the Master actually disappear to?
Bro, nominate.
I know. I was like, dude, What do you want for the world? This is where I think he's pushing him to go, and I think this is because if you remember correctly, we saw in the first Remind trailer, he's possessed. He hasn't been converted to darkness yet. This is him feeling weak in front of his master. That's what this seems like.
The thing is, it doesn't matter where they place this scene, because if it doesn't take place during the actual time period of KH3, then it really doesn't matter where they place it partially. I mean, they could place it like slightly before, I guess, I don't know, you see young Xehanort in Toy Box, or after you see young Xehanort in Toy Box, as like some flashback scene, but that could easily just confuse the fans. But because also I feel like the cutscene and the secret ending and the epilogue are for the sole purpose of hyping you up for the Master's return. So showing him here would maybe contradict that purpose, kinda. I don't know. So it could be part of some weird secret episode that takes place in the past. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, because this young Xehanort doesn't seem like the same young Xehanort that we see in Kingdom Hearts 3, it leads me to believe that this is the past. And that can still be the case because, you know, the Keyblade Graveyard, it still exists then, you know, because this takes place after the Keyblade War. It would make the most sense for that to be the case.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also,
amazing. Thanks so much. I appreciate that.
You gotta keep in mind the previous Remind trailer as well, because this literally is him from the past. Because they straight up talk about this world tour, which is essentially Xehanort's Mark of Mastery, and how he went off to like different worlds and yada yada that they talk about in the secret reports. So it's like this is clearly just past Xehanort. So honestly, it doesn't matter even where they put
the person at 11 seconds. With the person who's dead at 11 seconds. Talk about Donald over there? Donald after that Zeta flare?
We'll go frame by frame if you want. Others.
Okay. I kind of want to get to the end first, and then we'll go back and look at a little bit frame. I try not to have this video be super long. I mean, it's already 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, that's already going to happen.
What do you want for the world? It's bad news for Terra if either of them get hurt. So this must be while the Lingering Will is fighting Terra Xehanort. That's the only thing that would make sense. Because if he's saying it's bad news for Terra if either of them get hurt, his will is fighting his body, and if his will hurts his body, or say kills him or something, then where is he gonna go now? So obviously that's what he's probably saying. Because I did think it was strange that, you know, they fought and then that was it. Ain't nobody really talk about this really. They said it, they talked about it for a moment and just brushed it off like, all right, kept going. So it seems like he's talking, because remember, Naminé is the one who brought Terra here. So it would make the most sense, because remember, Terra was already here. His will was already here, but she, you know, gave him, you know, told him, hey, it's that time. It's that time, boys.
When is this cutscene taking place? Because they're in the Station of Awakening here.
This must take place right before, right afterwards. What I think would happen is right when they seem to be about to start fighting, Sora like kind of feels like, and then he has this thing happen, and then he goes back to the Station of Awakening, and it's Naminé trying to contact him. That would be the most likely scenario. I know that I just kind of meme that up, but that seems the most likely thing. That's the only way that he'd be in the Station of Awakening.
Naminé is the fortune teller of the KH series. No, just to let you guys know.
You have to leave, go to the world of Ocean and Sky. Yeah, the final world, because he's already been to the final world by this point.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, if he had already lost his heart and they just came back, remember, that's the first time he contacted Naminé as the star in that world. So it would make the most sense already because everybody's back now. And if he's talking about Terra and his Lingering Will fighting, that means they already went to the final world.
Well, hold on. All he like really says is I need to go back. Yeah. All he really says, unless like they're just cutting things up, like
they're definitely cutting things up.
Bad news for Terra if either of them either of them get hurt. And when he's talking about either of them, probably, obviously Aqua and well, you know what? You're right. Maybe it is talking about the Terranor and Lingering Will battle.
It's definitely Terranor and Lingering Will battle. It would make the most sense because hurting each other isn't going to help anything. Because if Terranor kills the Lingering Will, then Terra's all but lost. If the Lingering Will kills Terra, then Terra no longer has a body to go to. So he'll be
do then.
That's why he's kind of just saying it's bad news if either of them get hurt.
What is he gonna do about it?
I have no idea, but I guess it doesn't matter because he got his body back anyway.
That literally hold on. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so you're implying this cutscene is this cutscene takes place before the final world, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I'm saying this takes place after the final world.
Oh, after the final world cutscene?
Yeah, yes, after they've already visited the final world and came back.
And Thor, okay, so dang, how would this work? Like, where would this take place at? Are they just going to throw a random cutscene after like before the org battles or something? Because I can't think of a logical scenario where this cutscene would happen. But Remind might be adding a lot more. It seems like Remind is adding a lot more story than any Final Mix ever has, to be honest. Maybe Birth by Sleep is on par. The Birth by Sleep Final Mix added a lot of story, but this seems like it's even adding more than that.
Yeah, it is. It's adding some
of these
more.
scenes literally just don't make sense within KH3's pacing, so that's why I'm just so confused. Like, where would this cutscene take place? I had a theory that maybe, because that last sentence right there.
And they're fighting right there, right here. There's a cutscene that. Naminé and Sora cutscene is taking place right now. This is right before, because remember,
they're reworking Keeley Graveyard.
Yeah, they're reworking the actual story.
I made a whole video about it. I need to keep that word in mind. They're literally reworking Keeley Graveyard. Nomura said he wants to he didn't get to add as much as he wanted to, even though most fans thought that was the best part of the game. But he says I ain't do everything I wanted to do. Dang, so are we getting a bunch of cutscenes? Because Keeley Graveyard was kind of just a boss rush until the end. We got some cutscenes, of course, with the org members, but
okay, they said to watch this watch this at 25 speed. So it's at 11 seconds. They said there's someone else. They said there's 2 dead people. Well, I'm saying apparent dead people. Okay, we're at 10 seconds. We're talking about. Oh, I can't say that word. Oh.
Yeah, that's just Ventus and Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, Ventus is right there. Oh, and Lee. Lee is right there too. I think this is them being taken away in that moment. Remember, they got kind of whisked away in that moment, and that's when.
Play this scene right quick, because I kind of want to see it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already gone back into the past.
I'll pause once we see it on screen.
What voice is that, by the way?
This is Chirithy's voice. This is for sure Chirithy's voice actor. A voice actress. Yeah, this is Lee. This is definitely Lee. You could tell by the red hair. And that is definitely Ventus's. You could tell by the bottom stripe on his clothes. You can tell by his shoes. That's definitely Ventus. You can't see Kyrie in this moment, but Kyrie is, this is Lee hunched over, right? Like this. When he was laid out, we remember seeing him in the actual game. He was laid up against the rock, and Kyrie is, this is.
It's the same scene. It's nothing different. This is the scene where they get taken away, the build up to it. I think this is literally the exact cutscene where it happens, where they put stuff over it for the trailer, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Now, there are just certain parts I want to go in.
Hold on, replay that cutscene. It's only 6 seconds. I've already gone back into this. So this is, I'm just trying to confirm what I was thinking. This is them explaining that cutscene where they go back in time or whatever.
Already gone back to the past. That's the only thing from this trailer I feel like I don't understand still. The heart you have now has already, wait, okay.
That line definitely throws.
The heart you have now already existed during this time. So is Sora alive during that time period?
This is them trying to explain the freaking time travel. So that's just what's going on here. That's literally just.
You can go back and forth a single frame. the Secret Reports herself is giving me these tips. I never knew that. You can actually
I literally told you that earlier. What?
Go by frame by pressing this by the period and the other symbol?
Yeah, and you just didn't do it, so I just assumed you did. No.
I never heard it.
Yeah, it's the period and the comma.
If you guys remember what Nomura said recently, John and I were talking about this. They was talking about a third, like, what was it? A third line or
third line for the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah,
double feature. Those are the two keywords.
These are. Look at this. I definitely think that the double feature. I think he's referring to Remind in general. The double feature is normally used like in media. Maybe this Keyblade Graveyard
team was the one that presented him with that idea for the double feature thing. So that's probably Union Cross, but the third line thing is the series in general.
The third line would definitely mean a third timeline. That's the only thing that would make any sense. What else would a third line mean?
More is just saying stuff, dude.
Child, adult, and downfall timeline is now in Kingdom Hearts. Dude, Kingdom Hearts and Zelda are now the same freaking series, dude. 3
Don't
timelines.
ever compare Kingdom Hearts to Zelda ever again.
Well, I mean, you're right. Zelda is better than Kingdom Hearts, so let me not do that. Oh, I say that in the wrong stream. Oops.
It don't matter. Like, I don't think anyone was going to contest you on that because Zelda has that reputation. But, anyways.
Dude, I need to end this. I gotta end this.
3 different timelines in Kingdom Hearts because we still only technically have one timeline. It's just like a bunch of different points in the story.
Dude, I gotta upload a 40-minute video, dude. I'm pretty sure I have no space left on my PC.
Just edit this. Just edit it. Cut it a little bit. Use that YouTube editor. But I'm very confident. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Whatever.
Okay, so now we can just bring out the theorizing, like what we were doing already.
Doing for 40 minutes.
You're right. I can just cut that video we just did in half and make part of it. No, but we analyzed the whole trailer during that time.
Bro, we obviously had some dull moments where we were just saying stuff. Like, definitely cut out that part where we're analyzing freaking Lee and Ventus.
Remember when Master said in back cover, "I don't want you to cause any temporal paradoxes. Look at us now, a mess."
Oh yeah, that's it. Thank you for bringing that up because that's exactly what I was about to talk about. Well, not that specifically, but partially relates. Like, okay, I'm very scared that this cutscene where Sora travels back in time, I guess, as they explain in the secret reports, or not secret reports, in the Ultimania. I'm really, really afraid that Nomura is going to make this some big plot point in the series. Like, this part, that maybe this period where they travel back creates some alternate universe timeline or whatever. And,
see, the thing about the thing about alternate timelines and stuff like that, and parallel universes, I feel like this is going to sound, I know John's going to hate me for this. I feel like you got to take a little tip from Zelda here, but I don't think that even though this is the only way I can feel it working out, it wouldn't feel right for Kingdom Hearts, because what Zelda does is that there's 3 different timelines aside from the original timeline in Zelda, and some of these games will take place within their different timelines, like say Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess in one timeline, while at the same time Wind Waker's going on, but just in an alternate timeline. But I don't think that fits for Kingdom Hearts because of how singly story driven a specific game can be to its story. Because at the point, what would having multiple different timelines really help Kingdom Hearts outside of Union Cross? I'm talking with Sora in the gang and all of them.
Union Cross either. Don't.
How does that actually help the series? If anything, it hurts the series because now we may have a Kingdom Hearts game that takes place during this timeline where Sora lost his heart or anything, all this other stuff. Then another game will take place where none of this stuff happened and everything ended up okay. Then they'll have
different timelines in the sense of realms, I guess you can say.
But then we'll still have to have games where we're playing as Sora, but in two different places with different.
That's not what I mean. Like realms, okay. Like the perfect example of what I'm saying is Toy Box, actually. Like they literally separated the two worlds, which is just something you can do apparently. I don't know if that's a darkness power, light power, but you can literally copy and paste the world and remove features apparently. But or Dream Drop's an example of this, where there you see like there are these alternate versions of these characters. The world's asleep, but some characters are still there, like with the Three Musketeers world. Doesn't really make too much sense fully, mostly because I don't feel like analyzing all that right now. But that if Kingdom Hearts does have multiple timelines, if someone even wants to say that, you could provide an argument for the realms, because the realms work completely differently in terms of time. But the thing is, though, like Sora keeps his experiences from each of those realms when he goes to them, for the most part at least. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. The thing is with Zelda timeline, I don't know. Well, I'm definitely going to get like criticized for saying this.
Oh
but
Lord!
I feel like
I'm ready to hurt you. Okay, we're ready.
All right, you ready? Good. So I feel like Zelda timelines, it's like.
Keep in mind, he hasn't really played anything more than one Zelda game. Two, yeah, okay, yeah. He's only beaten one. He's only beaten one. I'm letting you know he knows nothing about the lore. Let him know.
I've definitely been friends with you for like how many years now? Like 3.
He definitely hasn't never ever studied this lore. Letting that be known. Continue.
Anyway. So my opinion on the Zelda timeline. I definitely did look up lore for Zelda anyways. But my opinion on the Zelda timeline, the timeline itself is, I don't really feel like the timeline really affects the games. Like the game, it doesn't affect like each individual game, because each individual game kind of feels like very self-contained within Zelda. The timeline's kind of something like cool, like, oh, this connects to this, that, like it makes this scene better, that scene better. Like it's not like Kingdom Hearts, where like if you just come into the series off a Dream Drop and you try to pay attention to the story, like you're literally going to be so confused. It's not really like that with Zelda. It's kind of just
you're correct in that sense, but in a sense you're also wrong. But I think this is where what comes into play, where the difference between lore and story is. And I know a lot of people just kind of group them together, even I do it at times, but there is a difference between lore and story. The story is mainly that individual story for one specific game or movie or something, or you could just talk collectively about the entire product. But if you talk about the facts in between, the details that you need to read between, that's genuinely what lore is. And Zelda is also like that too, because of, say, certain events that happen in Ocarina of Time. The lore of what happened, say, the timeline to where Ganon's gone now because they beat him. That creates its own separate timeline when they continue on after Ganon's gone. But then they have the timeline to where he goes back in time and stops anything from ever happening. That creates a whole separate timeline in itself. And now the history going forward is built on the past, to where Ganon never did anything. He never took over the world. That's what that timeline is based off of. And that's what lore, of course, the world is structured based off that happening. Of course, some things, when Ganon comes back and Link's not around, then that was affected by what happened in Ocarina of Time, causing them, because he's here now with Link not here, it caused them to take drastic action, and boom, the world is flooded now. And now you have a game for where hundreds of years the world has been flooded. Everywhere we used to explore in in the past is gone now, covered in water. But that's all because of what happened in the past, which split the timeline. Things like that. That's what lore is. Even though like lore is, because it's the details that have to be read between, it still affects the overall story of that game and what goes forward in that timeline. That's just what I'm saying. That kind of thing is really hard to do in Kingdom Hearts. And I feel like because of how much, like, there's a lot of lore in Kingdom Hearts. If you watch this channel or John's channel, we've been new. But I think that because I always feel like there should be more lore than story. That way you can balance things out, because lore is a lot heavier than story. But story itself in Kingdom Hearts is huge. and I feel story is just as huge and heavy hitting as lore is in the series. That's why I feel like doing 3 different timelines, especially depending on how Nomura does this, it can make or break the series in that aspect.
It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. I'm praying it doesn't, but I'm saying if he did that, that would be an absolute nightmare, because Zelda can get away with it, but a series like Kingdom Hearts with as heavy story as it does, that would be very, very bad.
Kingdom Hearts having multiple timelines, there's only one way to do it. Like if he does another timeline for Cage, it just can't be connected to the timeline we're in. Like 2 different series, like Final Fantasy, you could say, for their games, basically. Like, it would have to be its own, like, different thing. But it could still be Kingdom Hearts, but it just wouldn't be able to connect to the current timeline, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I don't think timelines are gonna happen. I just think when Nomura says third line, and especially with the terming he uses later on when he says double feature in that interview, I don't really feel like it's a different timeline or anything, because he says third timeline. We won't even have a second timeline. Like, the second timeline key, maybe. Like, I guess you could put that out there, but that key hasn't even finished yet. We don't even fully know how, like, the world of key even works. So I don't even think we can even say that. We don't even have enough evidence to really say that's a separate timeline from the Cage universe, because it's documented in, like, the series right now that's happened in our timeline. Like, things like that. I mean, I guess, I don't know, because it does say they go to another, quote, world line. So maybe, I don't know what that means.
Nomura needs to watch Steins Gate. That's all I'm saying, bro.
A lot of things. I don't really think, like, anything like this is going to happen. I don't think it's going to be major. If they do timelines, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it in some different way than what we're thinking. So,
do you think Remind will give us a hint to what happened to Sora at the end of Cage 3?
It
definitely give us a better explanation to where he is in the secret ending. We were just actually theorizing about that, but let's talk about that. I'm gonna make a little mini video out of this right now. So let's go over this. We actually did just discuss that, but I didn't actually record that part. But we were talking about the scene in this new trailer where Sora is talking to Chirithy here. Now we are still in slow motion. We were looking frame by frame. But in this trailer right here, as you can see, he's saying Kyrie's heart hasn't been lost yet. And when you think about context of the sentence, this wouldn't make sense if this was in the main game, because everybody's heart was lost. Sora didn't even know where he was. And if you already look, Sora's already completed here. He doesn't have his body all messed up and see-through like he did before, which also, again, shows this is post-game. He wouldn't specifically ask about Kyrie when they're all lost right now. So again, it shows that this is post-game. So this is obviously him seeking out Chirithy again after Sora opens the portal and uses the power of waking to go and save Kyrie. This is directly after that scene. He goes back to the final world and consults with Chirithy. And this is what happens here. And then she's still with us, right? This is him saying this because he still obviously feels that she's still here. She's not dead or anything. That's based off how he's feeling. But I think this is a cut right here. I don't think this is his direct response, because I think this cutscene has already been happening, because Sora starting off his sentence like that, there was no hi, hello, what are you doing here? Because as we were just saying before, Chirithy is probably going to see Sora when he first gets here like, what the freak are you doing here? You should not be here. Like, I get you, it was an accident before, but we just went through this. Like, you shouldn't be here again. Because remember, he visited the final world during Kingdom Hearts 3. And now that he's here again during the DLC, Chirithy is probably already having a headache because Sora's not supposed to be here like this. So, but this is him explaining Kyrie's situation. Maybe because obviously he can feel that there's a chance Kyrie's still alive, but this time the situation's a lot worse. Meaning the situation from before was bad. Of course, Sora dying and everybody dying in Kingdom Hearts 3 towards the end there before they came back after Sora went and saved everybody. This situation is a lot worse. Probably because she was killed more directly, I guess, by Xehanort, to where this is a lot worse than what happened before. I believe this is the end of the scene here. Yeah, it is the end of the scene there. So What do you think? What I'm saying here is that overall, Sora went to seek out Chirithy, because Chirithy, I'm not necessarily saying Chirithy is an overseer of the final world, but he knows who comes in and out of there. As you can recall in Kingdom Hearts 3, Chirithy knows who comes in and who goes out of the final world. Chirithy's been here that long. He's seen the stars. If you remember, there's a ton of different stars there who I'm assuming were all Keyblade wielders who lost their lives during, the Keyblade War. We also know that, the missing star, we don't know who they are. We're assuming, some people say it was Subject X. Some people said it was Ava. Some people say it's Strelitzia. I believe it's Strelitzia just because that makes the most sense. Because I have my own theories about what happened to Aqua. And I have my own theories about what became of Subject X. All that I made videos on if you guys want to check those out. But this would make the most sense. That would be Strelitzia. So, and we also know that Naminé was there. And also, as we can see later in this same trailer, where they already saved everybody, they already came back from the final world, and that's Sora talking with Naminé here. So obviously this is after the final world visit, and this takes place even further after the main story. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. But I kind of want to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree this is taking place afterwards? Do you guys believe that Sora is going to be on his way? Let me know down in the comment section down below. This isn't really the end. There is something else I just remembered I also discussed before, where I believe Chirithy is going to lead Sora into the only way he believes that he can actually save Kairi. I know we had the theory about, Kairi saving Sora, which could still end up happening inevitably. They could be in both, working to save each other. She's trying to, because remember, we do know Kairi's gonna be okay. We saw it at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. She's gonna be fine. So I think that she's also going to be seeking out Sora to save him while he's thinking he's saving her. So that's most likely that's going to be that scenario. But what I think is going to end up happening, I made a video about this a while back, and it's kind of hitting me that this may actually end up coming to pass. That I think what's going to end up happening is Chirithy is going to think of one way that he can actually save Kairi. And I believe the only way he can do that is by creating a portal for Sora, and him going through that portal and partaking in a game. And that game is the Reaper's game. This is where I believe that Nomura is really trying to transition into the more Square verse, or really include The World Ends With You into Kingdom Hearts. If any of you guys that have played The World Ends With You, especially the final remix version on the Switch, you guys know that there is a different realm. There's two different realms within reality. One where, the dead are able to walk amongst the living, and the living who just live their normal lives. So you can have someone dead who's standing right next to you, but they wouldn't be able to see you because you're in a different plane of reality. And that's what I think is happening here, because that's how the Reaper's game takes place. They do all sorts of different missions, their daily missions, going throughout the real world, etc. And that's why I believe he's been taking to Shibuya. Shibuya specifically because it helps that Neku is there and Sora's familiar with him. But again, I have more on the theory about that already. I'm definitely putting this link to this video. This is my video about Sora's experience through the Reaper's game and how I believe it's going to actually take place. So more information, I definitely check out that video. But let me know what you guys think. Definitely check out that video if you haven't already. It's going to be at the card at the end of this video. It's going to be doing all that stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do you guys think that Sora will end up in the Reaper's game? Do you think Sora's on his way to save Kairi while Kairi's trying to save him? Do you think he's going to team up with Neku in the Reaper's game? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kenny Mace, and remember, my loyal knights, to always fly skyward. Dude, I forgot I was streaming. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm over dude. I can't. Oh my gosh. You guys just got a live video, dude.
Man, you want different timelines in Cage.
Dude, I don't want different timelines. It's just I'm analyzing what Nomura is giving me. And it seems like that's what he's rolling with. If it's written well, it can be fine, but
you want on different timelines in Cage.
Yo, John seems actually upset about this because he's realizing it may be possible, dude. He's over here like, no, this can't be, man. This can't be.
Remember, you know how we be clowning on those people, like on some people, not gonna name names, to be making theory videos, and they're like, and like that. It's as if they want the story to be bad. That's how I feel about it.
Dude, look at this. No, look at this. You know me. Everybody in this chat that has seen me before, has ever watched any of my theory videos, ever came out to a stream where we're theorizing, knows I don't make any kind of theory unless I have evidence to back it up. And I'm not just talking one little point. I like to have 3 different things, 3 different statements, 3 different lines in Kingdom Hearts, whatever, or context of sentences that will can at least persuade us to believe that has to be the case. And you know that there is evidence to support that. It may not end up being the case, but there's evidence to believe that this could happen. You're just not wanting it to happen, dude. It's fine if you don't want it.
I don't want it to happen.
That's like, dude, I get that. That's fine. But you can't deny that that's possible. It's possible that that's the way Nomura's rolling with.
Hey, bro, there's a lot of things that are possible.
Dude.
Hey, bro, Vanitas coming back is possible.
Wait, okay. Couldn't the third line be referring to third party? First line, Guardians of Light. Second line, Lost Masters. Third line, Wielders of the Keyblade Legacy.
Completely possible.
John will accept. He's gonna accept anything over the third timeline. He's gonna accept anything over that. That's his canon now. Thanks, Scott. The Legacy consists of Loriem, Elrena, Mide. I'm assuming, and Ludor. I'm assuming those are the names you guys are giving. Luxord and Dimix.
I do want another timeline in Kingdom Hearts. Make a timeline where Shion's the protagonist.
Dominic was looking in this trailer too. You think Sora went back in time to try to redo everything with Kyrie's survival? Would explain a third timeline, maybe? That's my canon now. I think Ludor is the current popular option for Luxord. Somebody probably will end up being it. Rather that than him be the main the player from Unicross. Another easily missable detail was at a minute 23. There's no red that close to the outside also looks more fractured. A minute 23. Wait, what? Easily missable detail. There's no red line close to the outside. Also looks more fractured. I feel like that's just bad anti-aliasing.
It is stained glass.
Are you talking about this right here? Well, this is Sora's pants. I'm wondering why is there a bunch of pink there? It looks like Danganronpa blood. Like just all on this floor right here. Just put Steins Gate and Kingdom Hearts as a world and then timelines and no, what? You've never seen the stained glass of Sora there? There's nothing pink on his pants there normally. There's nothing.
I've seen the stained glass before. I don't analyze it, so I don't remember. That's why I was like, is it like that at the beginning?
It's definitely not like that. Welcome back. Sorry guys, I went on video on you guys. I was staring into the camera and everything. John is bitter. I'm telling you he is. We might have timelines in Cage now. Maybe, but this time the situation's a lot worse.
So Jordan's convinced y'all we have timelines in Cage.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is possible. The way Tirthy looks in the background is probably how John's feeling.
Possibility isn't confirmation.
This is John right now. Maybe, but this time, this situation is a lot worse, John.
The possibility isn't the confirmation.
The way I was in denial about world lines until like 2 days ago, so John and I relate. We've known world lines have been in Kingdom Hearts for a while now, mainly because of Union Cross. Like the whole basis of Union Cross is another world line, but still, it's just like now there's a third one.
Mean in Kingdom Hearts.
World line in Kingdom. Obviously, Nomura watched Steins Gate, bro. Like literally, Steins Gate coined the world line term. And even if you look it up, you'll get just Steins Gate stuff, and there are actual scientific like research papers and stuff that use and credit Steins Gate for the term. I actually looked that up the other day and I saw that and I was like, whoa, Steins Gate.
I think
how do you think
there are other world
going
lines
to save Sora?
Like I would definitely consider like like Union Cross and well, the
Definitely would
Data
prefer
World in
Kyrie
general,
saving him.
and like Dream Drop to Sleeping Realm, like other world lines of worlds we know. So,
I didn't mean to. My bad. So that's Sora. Sora's trying to save Sayaka. What? But nothing red is that close to the edge. I think the red from the same glass is just reflecting light. That's just the light behind the glass. Yeah, I don't think anything's that important about this, if I'm being honest, until Nomura comes and slaps me in the face. But you know, since red being lighter is pink. Oh, you're right. You're right. It could be just this angle that's making, you know, it look pink because it's stained glass. As you can see, like there's different like sorts of shadings of colors and stuff in there with lighter versions of colors. Yeah, that's what it is. That's definitely what it is. Yeah, I refused to accept world lines for months, but I accepted. World line is just a physical term, I think, for string theory, I believe. Yeah, it actually does. That's actually really the case. It's good that people do that. Steins Gate, I'm telling you, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you should watch Steins Gate. I know this sounds like a promo, but y'all should watch Steins Gate. It does the whole time travel thing very, very well. And I feel like if you're going to put time travel in video games, go by the way Steins Gate does it. It makes it very clear and easy to understand. And I highly recommend any Kingdom Hearts fan to watch it. It's one like John and I's one of our favorite animes. It's my favorite. So it's just, I recommend English dub because it's done very well. They have very good actors, but sub and dub are very good. They're very, very good. So John will tell you dub all day. I'll tell you dub all day too. Dub, I'm just nostalgic for the dub because I watched the dub originally. But I can admit the dub actors did, the sub actors did an incredible job. And if you want to be even more, I guess, in depth and learn even more about the time travel and stuff, I recommend playing the visual novels of Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero, especially Steins Gate Zero. They do it way better than the anime. I like the Steins Gate Zero's anime adaptation, but they didn't do it nearly as good as they did the first adaptation. Because the first Steins Gate visual novel is more linear, but I'm telling you, in the visual novel, they shove that science in there, dude. They make sure you fully understand how it is. Even in the anime, you can fully understand the science behind it and stuff, but they did it really, really well. I do believe, yeah, the sub of it is on Crunchyroll. Yes. If you guys have Verve and stuff like that, it should be there too. I think YouTube lets you watch the sub for free also. I think so.
Steins Gate's a good anime.
Is the best way to start with Steins Gate Elite? You would say yes. If you guys plan on, I think the overall best way to experience Steins Gate is Steins Gate Elite. They took all the visuals of the anime and put it into the game, yet keeping all the content and context of the actual visual novel, and they added in a bunch of new scenes and stuff, and it's incredible. I highly recommend it, but I know not everybody's gonna go pay for, you know, a game, so I highly recommend the anime at the very least, or watch a let's play of somebody do the visual novel. If I can recommend anybody who did the visual novel of both games, be Nico B. You know, a lot of you Kingdom Hearts fans, I know you know who Nico B is. A lot of the community, you know, found Nico B through his Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, and he's done like everything Kingdom Hearts now. So I highly recommend his Steins. He even brought up Steins Gate with the time travel stuff during his Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough and stuff too, and he can make comparisons and contrasts like through that game as well, and that helped him understand some things too, especially if you just go by the philosophy of time travel like that. Someone actually did a video regarding Luxord being the player in Union Cross and how they tied his name related to the gamer player. I understand that, but I still think, I don't know. It's the same way you can say Yozora isn't supposed to be Noctis because Nomura said he's not supposed to be Noctis, but his name has the exact same meaning. Noctis means night sky and Yozora means night sky. And they look very similar, just with different colorings and stuff, but they're not the same character apparently. It's kind of a situation like that. Just because that is, there's still no reason to really believe that's the case, is what I'm just saying. I'm going to go just so I can meditate and digest this trailer in my head. Bye, Jordan and John. All right, Mel, you have a good day. Thanks for coming through. Really do appreciate it. honestly, I may end stream so I can get these videos done. Honestly, we already got videos going up. I see on other people's channel and stuff, dude. Oh boy. Dang, people out here really sleeping on this new trailer. There are people that didn't like this trailer. That's kind of surprising. That showed a lot of like stuff. I mean, I admit like there was stuff that, you know, we already knew. Like we already knew we were going to be able to play as different people. We knew that already. But there was so like, if you actually look at the trailer, there's so much more clarity about things before. Like the whole Naminé and Sora thing, and the Sora talking to Chirithy, like bro, what? And it brought more clarity between the Terranor and Lingering Will thing, like data battles, like we didn't know data battles were really gonna be a thing before. So
Sora being the alpha male, telling Naminé to go wait at the World of Oceans.
Dang, my boy, clean, dude. Naminé was so pretty in this shot. No, you're right. Nothing is different here. When Rex mistakes Sora for him,
I anticipated a lot of the stuff, like, but because like
I did.
Nomura talked about a lot of these things, wanting to do a lot of these things, but like I'm thinking like seeing them as a whole different experience, you know.
Absolutely.
That's how it is. I'm kind of scared. Some like fake YouTube support account keeps like messaging me, so telling me my channel is about to get shut down.
They're emailing that to you, or they're like,
or emailing it to me.
Yeah, that used to happen to me too.
I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't have his email titled YT support.
So apparently, in the actual words Sora's saying here is he's not telling Sora, she's not telling Naminé to go back to the final world. He's saying to wait here, which not only is that just like, I feel like it's just a bad translation, because these are official translations. This isn't YouTube auto generating this. This was put in by the uploader. That's a very different thing, because one, telling her to go to the final world is pretty much sending her back to death. And two, this is inside Sora's heart, you know, Station of Waking. That's where this is. And telling her to wait here is a very different thing than telling her to go back to the final world. Why is that different? Why did they change the wording for that? That makes me sad.
Some of the people disappointed are, I mean, they probably just didn't. Most of them, from what I'm seeing, were people who just didn't care about KH3 to begin with. So it's like, whatever. Yeah. I kind of knew this was going to happen. I mean, it happens with any game. If you don't care about a game, you're not going to be excited for its DLC or whatever. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not worried about people that are talking like that, honestly. Naminé has great hair. She does have great hair, dude. To be honest, the trailer could have shown the most hype thing in the series, and some people would still moan and complain. Yeah, they would.
Naminé is like, she had a glow up in KH3, her and Xion.
I'd rather have this than have them spoil major plot points. You're so right, Scott. Naminé, this fight is hype. Dude, I can't wait. That's looking awesome. Project CD, not a fan of poor old Donald and Goofy. Is that Vanitas lingering sediment? It definitely seems like it. Even if it's not his lingering sediment, it's probably just a date of battle of him. Oh, this may mean we get new KH3 medals in Union Cross. That'd be pretty awesome. New KH3 Remind medals. Wait, so if Naminé is staying there in his Station of Waking, would that mean we could potentially see Naminé be Sora's guide when trying to find Kairi? Bro, she can be like his Navi in Ocarina of Time.
I feel like that's what Naminé is in the KH series.
That's a really good description of what she is.
That's the role. Like, I felt this ever since they started like releasing little dialogue of her from the orchestras and stuff. Because remember, they released dialogue of the Terra stuff before the orchestra. So
I don't know. Naminé might be better than Xion, bro. I don't know.
Nah, Xion better character.
What did she do? What did Xion do?
What did Xion do? Provided she is the literal reason Roxas is as good of a character as he is. The entire reason. Just watch it.
You know, until he forgot.
Hmm?
You know, until he forgot. You know, she existed.
You felt that emotion. Like, you felt that emotion from him and Axel. Like, they explain it perfectly in Kingdom Hearts. The heart never truly forgets. So even if they forgot Xion, they still felt everything. Like, all the emotion they got from her, the feeling of a friend being gone, that scene with Axel just crying from just looking at Kairi and holding ice cream, all that is because of Xion's great character and the friendship they built together. Do not sit here and try to slander Xion in my freaking presence. What did she do? Freaking World Lines and Kingdom Hearts.
Y'all heard it, dude. Y'all heard it. Definitely seems like Lingering Will may be playable too. Just based off the context.
He doesn't have a model in the game though. It's weird because it's more likely that Terra's playable than it is Terra Nort's playable than it is Lingering Will, because Lingering Will doesn't have a he doesn't have a moveset in the game.
If Xion didn't
program it.
Oh, hold up, I'm reading the comment. This isn't me saying this. If Xion didn't exist, the series wouldn't be hugely affected. Sorry, John.
You're literally wrong.
Sign me up for more Naminé.
You are literally wrong.
Hey, let's just say they're both queens and they're practically the same person anyway. So
that is he's literally wrong. No. People aren't gonna look. I slander Days like a lot, but that story is just god tier. Like that's just pure character development and growth for Days. All it is, and I love every single second of it.
Jeez. All right. Plan of attack here. Are you gonna end stream? If I end stream here, I'm gonna work on videos. You know, y'all already know the deal. We out here. If I do continue, we just be rambling like we're doing right now.
Your fan base triggers me.
We share a lot of the same people.
Your fan base triggers me.
We share a lot of the same people. What are you talking about?
Fan base triggers me.
Bro, I went on your stream and explained to people what, bro, I went, dude.
Talking about some Xion.
Bro, on your stream.
Series
Bro, y'all telling me y'all not subscribed to Prodigy XCD? Come on. We know
I know they are.
Okay, then that means your fan base too.
No, they are.
Look, Xion and Naminé are both great characters, but Naminé has had more influence. It's true. I'm gonna be real. Naminé has had more influence. She's she influenced more games. Rechain the Memories. She was a big influence in Days too. That was the whole reason she was, helping guide Riku, doing what had to do, connecting with Xion, bringing her here, etc., etc. Recoded, she had ties there. Kingdom Hearts 3, she's the reason why Lingering Will is here. She has done more in the series for this series than Xion has. That's a fact, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's a better character. Let's let that be known.
And why even talk about that argument? Like, I don't really care for that debate, because it's kind of like what a character has done is more important than how much they constantly do. Because you can have a bad character constantly keep doing stuff, like Kairi constantly saving Sora from death and back constantly, but how many people call her a bad character? Half of the community. It's like,
she's a badly written character.
Does important stuff. Just because a character does important stuff doesn't automatically make them good or even better than another character. Naminé, I agree. Naminé and Xion are great. And I agree. Naminé has influenced a lot more in the series. The reason Xion's top 3 for me though is purely because there's not a bad thing I can say about her. That's the reason she's top 3 for me. Same thing with Sora. There's not a bad thing I can really say about Sora, Xion.
He said, well, who else will I have ice cream with? Hey, you can have ice cream with Naminé. You can have ice cream with Naminé. I'm sure she don't mind, bro. Sure she don't mind.
Who else are you going to have ice cream?
That ain't no problem.
Who else will you have ice cream with?
Triggered Xion defenders. Hey, I love Xion, dude. She's a queen, dude. I love her. He's so upset.
Why am I getting bullied by you? I'm just expressing my opinion. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so funny.
You know how much I deal with this though. Like sometimes, like just most of my viewers be getting on people who do this in my stream. They'll randomly come in and be like, "Yo, Shion, worst character in the entire series," and they'll just get clowned on, and I'm just like,
Shion equal. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have said that, bro. Shion equals Pain Arc Sakura. All she doing is crying.
I mean, Yaya plays anime games, so it doesn't matter to me.
I don't know. Y'all both play anime games, so
Definitely don't play anime.
You definitely play anime games. You play Under Night. That's an anime game too. So
that's not a freaking adaptation.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You didn't say adaptation
does.
game.
It literally does. Like, does Under Night doesn't? Okay, Under Night doesn't have no freaking. It's not.
Is it anime aesthetic? Is it anime aesthetic?
All right, Kingdom Hearts is an anime game then. All right, well, I guess we're anime fans. We all play anime.
I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. When do I play Kingdom Hearts?
Got it. No, I'm not talking about you.
He's so hurt, dude. Bro, Shion hurts me when she cries. I mean, she hurts everybody, dude. Like, when I saw Shion there and she broke down in Cage 3, dude, I broke down, dude. I had to pause the game. I'm over here crying real man tears, man. John, it's literally in a genre called anime fighter. He makes videos on Kingdom Hearts. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I live Kingdom Hearts. Who is more useless, Kairi or Shion?
Your comment.
I'd probably give more useless to probably. I don't even want to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. John's not going to like me.
I mean, I don't really. Y'all do what y'all want.
Neither of them are useless. They've done great things in this series anyway, because a lot of what Shion did inspired Roxas to be the person who he is now, and directly affected that, so that just makes a lot of sense. And of course, Kairi has done a lot, emotionally for Sora, and been a reason he's pressed on this entire time in the first place. So, I mean, if Kairi wasn't around, then he wouldn't have done a lot of his adventure in Kingdom Hearts 1 to even go find her and save her, or even sacrifice himself to save her. So,
I don't really think any Cage character is useless, to be honest.
John, it's nice to see you, bro. It's been a hot minute.
The reason Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series is because it has most of my favorite characters. Simple.
Why is he like this?
He's slandering until that Fairy Tail game slaps. I mean, if it's a good game, I'll play it, but most anime games are just statistically bad.
No, but it's not an anime fighter. It's an RPG. It's probably going to be good. If it's as good as World Seeker, it'll be a fun game.
It probably will be good.
It'll probably be good. You mean Fairy Fail? All right. John can't take much more, bro.
Why do you think that? Shut up.
Because you keep getting upset.
I don't care about Fairy Tail.
Y'all heard it here first. You hear John out here lying, dude. Dark Blade Reflect Guard has chains around it. Yes, we were just talking about that.
Like, I don't care. Y'all always say that to try and upset me. Like, oh, Fairy Tail sucks. I'm like, oh, you're right, it does.
What? That Keyblade. It's just like Sora's. You saw how he used his Keyblade to transform it into the chakrams. This point of view is definitely him playable. He's definitely playable.
Probably.
Dude, we're actually playing. Dude, I want to see a little bit more of. I want to actually see Vanitas. Like, I don't want to see these just silhouettes of him. He's inside the thing, just like he did in his actual fight. So,
bro, I better see you playing Kingdom Hearts Remind when it comes out on critical mode.
It's gonna be hard.
Hey, man, be a true gamer.
Be a true gamer. I can't play it.
True gamers play it on the highest difficulty.
So pretty much what you're telling me is I'm gonna get clowned if I'm not playing on critical.
That's not what I said. Why do you always think someone's gonna bully you? No, just be a real gamer. I might clown on you though. Oh, he had to mute. I guess someone called him. Well, hi, chat. It's just me and you for now. How's it going? When do you think the release date will be? Release date will probably be. Honestly, I'm under the impression that Kingdom Hearts Remon is probably going to get delayed to spring, but I think I don't know. The only thing that's weird about it being delayed to spring is that Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out around then, so it's weird. We might get the release date the next trailer at least a month, so I think January is likely. That's when I think it'll release, but December is where I would like them to release it. Level 1 critical mode, sweet memories only. That Keyblade's good though. You're talking about sweet memories from Cage. I don't know why. Like when you said, even though I read sweet memories, like I automatically just started thinking about Honey Spout from Cage 3. But yeah, sweet memories sucks. Latest end January 2020, probably. Vanitas is the enemy in the Sora part. I don't think that's the case here because I don't know, could be, but because I've seen a lot of people say that on Twitter, but Zigbar is literally shown in the same arena right after, and this just looks like data org pretty much. That's kind of how I take this. And data org sounds like it's about to be fire. Like this looks so much better than Cage 2's data org, because Cage 2 data org, I mean, they had some different stuff going on, but I don't know, for relatively it was the same fight but with like more health bars, more damage, yada yada. These literally look like different fights. So I honestly have no idea. What's the most hype thing about this trailer, John? The boss battles, dude. The boss battles are going to be so good. I'm so hype. Hopefully, I can't Ralph spam them to death. Because that's what's going to make or break these fights. Like, you can't Ralph spam Dark Inferno that well. You can magic spam them pretty well. But I don't even care. Like, if these fights give me somewhat of a challenge at level 50 or below, then I'm down, because I just don't want these fights to be easy. Hey bro, what are you talking about? This game's a 10 out of 10. The DLC is about to push it to I'm gonna be cringy, that 13 out of 10. I'll let Kingdom Ace look at that, Andrew, when he gets back. I'd assume something urgent happened. And until then, I'm here to provide commentary. Hmm. Uh, I really wish I could control his screen, but I can't. So, because I want to rewatch the trailer, but you guys can't see it like on. I can't control his screen or anything unless we were using like Parsec or something. What's my favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 3? Probably well, it's the sum of everything, I guess, but it's a mixture between the Disney worlds and the story. I do like a lot of its mechanics. Like, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 does its combat better. Like, it utilizes its mechanics a lot more than KH3. But Kingdom Hearts 3 has, like, better-ish mechanics, like combo canceling, for example. With the fact that you can air dash, roll, block out of almost anything, it creates a certain fluidity to combat that other Kingdom Hearts games haven't offered ever, really. What else? The only thing I don't like about Three's combat is probably Link's. And I kind of don't like Grand Magic finishers because I feel like they're a little too broken, but I don't know. I like how Zigbar got stuck in a nice dancing pose. Yeah, bro, the boy Luke shoe is clean. He's dabbing, almost. The goat guy was the lich in a mask, right? Nope. That was Xehanort. If you're talking about the thing I think you're talking about. Zigbar DDR game. Yo, a Kingdom Hearts dancing game? That sounds kinda goat. Hold on, I need to find this Kingdom Hearts tweet from Numora, because hold on, I think Gold Panda might have translated. I hope he has. Yep. I had something simple planned to say, but I got nervous. That's before posting. So I am writing. The full picture may still be hard to see, but here's a peek of the linkage and wait, linkage and limit cut. Please imagine how it fits together. Release date coming soon. Okay, so Nimura did confirm that this is limit cut. He said a peak of linkage and limit cut. What is a linkage? What? I literally don't understand that. I actually don't understand that at all. Yeah, I saw the tweet. Like, Sora needs to be in Smash. I've been saying this for like years at this point. Sora has been the most requested character for quite a while, but I don't know why he's not in Smash yet. I hope he's in Smash soon, though. The way the planes kept changing from the broken world to underwater, then you died, thinking it was going to have to restart. That that fight was really good. I loved it. I think if KH3 had KH2's fluidity and unique moves, it would probably be the best game in the series. I personally already think KH3 is the best game in the series, but it might have the best combat in the series if it had. I don't know. Would I say KH2 is more fluid than KH3? I don't know. I don't really think so. I think like the way combat feels in KH3 feels kind of good. Like it debatably feels as good, if not better, than twos. The way it feels, because that's the options you have. But it's really the enemy design. I would say if Kingdom Hearts 3 had KH2's enemy design, it would probably have the best combat in the series, but it doesn't. At least until Remind. Maybe the link gauge is the thing we see Ven do, and the same with the Sea Salt Trio. Yeah, I hope that's the case. I would hope that maybe in place of Keyblade transformations, that they, I don't know, that they, for the other org members, I mean, not other org members, the other Guardians of Light, that in place of Keyblade transformations, they do those links. I think that would be pretty dope. The story is paced horribly. Yeah, I can understand that. I Does KH3 have my favorite? It's between KH1 or KH3 for my favorite story in the series. KH1 just it's iconic. KH3 is hype. Simple. That's how I view it. Remind seems like it's going to be adding a lot more to the story, though, which I'm just even more excited about, because as someone who already loves the story for Kingdom Hearts, like, it's so cool that they're just giving us more. And it seems like Remind is going to be adding a lot more than ever before with Kingdom Hearts, like, lore, with like a final mix. Because previously, I'd say Birth by Sleep is probably the best final mix we've gotten in a Kingdom Hearts game in terms of content. But in terms of substance, maybe KH2. And Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind seems like it's going to have both of those things. It's going to be tackling a lot of the issues some people did have with the story, including myself. And it's going to be even adding new things that are going to be pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
hi, Jordan.
I'm back.
Where'd you go? You just dipped.
Because actually, like, my car had to get towed last night because something happened to it, and we had taken it to the mechanics and everything, and they were just letting us know the price and stuff like that, and when I gotta come up and get it. So that's what I gotta deal with very soon. So I'm gonna end this stream here so I can work on the videos and at least have another actual non-reaction video up before I leave for work today. So I hope you guys enjoy this stream. We've been live for over 2 hours, so I really do appreciate everybody that came and watched the stream. We had some crazy stuff we talked about. We theorized, we analyzed, we discussed, and it was wonderful. So I really do appreciate this. This raw footage of the stream might go live as a video too. Anyway, just because there's a lot that's probably going to get cut out, but there's some stuff I know probably we talked about that we might not make it into a video too. So if people want to just, you know, have this play while they're playing Kingdom Hearts or something like that or whatever, this will be up there so you guys can watch that as well. Especially if you guys want to see certain moments afterwards, you know, after the video and type of stuff, it'll be there available for you guys as well. Thanks. Shout out to John for coming after we had finished our main stuff and got that done, and he co-commentated with us and getting angry, theorizing, you know, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. And shout out to all of you guys who shared this out. You know, we hit some high thresholds today. I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this stream, hit that like button for me. It really does make the difference, and I really do appreciate that because search results apparently were rarely good for us this stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kingdom Ace, and remember my little knights to always fly skyward.
Have a good one, guys.